Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome once again to another episode of Echoes of the City, man. As you guys can see, this is not your usual episode, man. We've got a super special guest in the building, man. This man is a man of many talents, man. An actor, musician, a writer. Like, bro, I don't even know, like, which is which, man. You're multi-talented, bro. Welcome, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
How are you doing?
No, I'm chill. I'm good.
You all good?
I'm not good.
Yeah, man. I love that you came with your daughter. Isn't that lovely, Phindi?
It's actually lovely, especially because it's fathers. It's the month of fathers.
Yeah, man.
So it's actually good to see that they're actually very present and active fathers out there. Amazing dads that just take their daughters everywhere. That's amazing. Shout outs.
Yeah, man. How are you feeling this morning, my brother?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling great?
Chill.
Yeah. I think the topic that's on everybody's list right now, or everyone's lips, is Queen Modjadji.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that? I know it's premiering soon, bro. Like, could you take us through like the process of that whole thing, like how Queen Modjadji came about, and how the whole process worked, bro?
So I got a call.
Yeah.
Right, that there's gonna be a show, Modjadji.
Yeah.
But then we had to learn the language.
Oh, so you don't speak that language?
No. We don't speak that language.
Jeez, bro.
So yeah, I think we had like 2 months. I think 2 months of learning the language.
Damn.
Of just prepping the language, prep.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, rounds of audition, and until I learned the character.
Yeah. Bro, how difficult was that though? Because I know you're a man of many languages. I mean, you speak English, Setswana, Zulu, Sotho, Venda, Sepedi. And it was actually my first time hearing about Kelubetu when the show was about to premiere.
For real?
Yeah, man, I don't know. This show, I feel like it's going to educate a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, because even the royal family as well, like not a lot of people, myself included, like had any idea that such a culture existed, man, you know. Like, how was that whole process for you, like learning Kelubetu? Like, was it difficult or was it not that difficult for you?
I wouldn't say difficult.
Yeah.
It was rather interesting, you know what I mean? But I could say like it came like a bit easy for me because Kelubetu is between Spedi and Venda.
Wow, Phindi, isn't that what you said?
I actually said that earlier on.
Yo.
So if you know the two languages,
Yeah.
and you can like merge them together,
Yeah.
and then you get Kelubetu, you know. So you don't want to sound more Venda or more Pedi.
Sure.
So when you know the two languages, it's better. So, but we had to work on the accent, like
I can imagine, bro.
working on the accent, what vowels you change. You know what I mean? It's supposed to go down or up.
Yeah.
You know, the intonation, all the voice work. You know what I mean?
Man.
It was very intense.
Yeah. But
So
I mean-
has acting been something that you've always wanted to do growing up?
It's something that I had fun with. You know?
No, but it's not really what you had aspired to be.
I just wanted to have fun, like doing what I believe I'm good at. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I've always enjoyed watching TV, making music, and all that type of stuff. But I just wanted to do what comes easy for me. You know what I mean?
And that was acting.
Yeah, that is what I enjoyed watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, no, I want to do that.
So when was your first big break on TV, and how did that come about?
My first big break was on a show called Yalla. It was a Sotho series back in 2015, if you can remember. So a lady by the name of Napa Mashiani came to watch, I think it was a poetry exam at TUT where I was studying at the time. And, you know, I don't know if she liked me or you know what I was doing there. And it's like, no, there's a series, there's a character that I think you could like fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm in third year at the time. Like, wait,
damn,
what, me? Like, it's like, yeah, no, I like what you did there with the poetry stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was like my first big break.
Yeah.
And then did you when you went to school to go study, did you study film and TV?
Yeah, drama and television.
Drama and television. Oh,
Yes.
so didn't you like maybe find some bit of hurdles when it comes to like receiving support from your family? Because you know, us black people, our families are very traditional.
Yeah.
When you grow up, it's either you go be a doctor or a nurse or something that's gonna make sure ulala udlile.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, did your family support you to the fullest, or they probably warmed up to the whole idea of you wanting to be in the media space?
Nah, they didn't support me, man. You know,
They didn't.
no support, nothing. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
when people perceive you like as smart, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and you're like the one who's gonna take everybody out of poverty at home, and then you're like, nah, I wanna go do drama. When everybody's thinking you're gonna be a doctor or police,
Yeah.
where you're gonna get like a guaranteed income and stuff like that. You know, so my mom didn't speak to me for like 6 months.
Jeez,
Real?
bro.
Yeah.
Damn,
She didn't
man.
speak to me for like 6 months. She thought it was a prank, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like real life, man. She thought it was a prank, man. And yeah, that really kind of disturbed me. And then after like 6 months, she was like, let me just come and see what you're doing. Because the academic results were good. You know, like I was
Yeah.
getting distinctions and all that type of stuff. So it's like, let me see what's this drama thing about.
Yeah.
And then she said something that really like just you know, made me appreciate her more. She's like, in my entire life since you were a kid, when she saw me perform, she's like, I've never seen you that happy.
Wow.
When you're on that stage performing, I've never seen you that happy. I've bought you presents, but I've never seen you that happy.
happy.
Wait, what were you performing? What were you performing when she watched you?
It was a play called Final Whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was playing.
Were you the main character? They staring.
Obviously, come on.
Let's go.
Come on now.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a play called Final Whistle, and I was playing this guy who was on death row, you know, and then it's his last moments. You know, it was very emotional, you know.
Yeah.
So my mom like didn't understand the whole like you transform.
Yes,
Damn,
when
man.
you're transforming into character.
The character. So it's like that was not my son. Like what? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo.
But she warmed up to it.
Yeah. So when you mentioned death row, as a hip hop fanatic, man, when you speak about death row, I think of Suge Knight days. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to speak a bit about your music, man. How did the name Prodigal Son come about, bro? Like, and yeah, man, can we expect any music dropping soon, bro? Like, what's happening?
So the name Prodigal Son, I was trying to come up with like a hip hop name.
Yeah.
Something that's gonna stick and kind of like motivate me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I come from a very like poor background type vibe
Mm-hmm.
and a very like Christian family.
Nice.
So I kind of like resonated a lot with the story of the prodigal son in the Bible, but I kind of like twisted out for myself because
Yeah.
he left home like with everything and came back broke.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So me, I live home broke. You know what I mean?
But you coming back with them
With
riches.
the bags.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Nah, that's heat, bro. That's
Yeah,
heat. That's
yeah.
heat. That's a nice name.
Yeah.
I was here a follow-up question on like the music though. Like, can we expect a drop soon, or what's happening with that?
I'm currently working on my second album.
Nice.
I have an album called A Lot Happened.
Is it on all streaming platforms?
All streaming platforms.
Make sure you get that, guys.
Yeah, A Lot Happened. I'm currently working on my second album with a guy called Tebatso Mashishi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a very phenomenal artist. You guys must check him out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, just imagine this, right?
Okay.
Imagine Bacardi,
Sure.
imagine piano,
Oh.
imagine trap,
Yo.
imagine Manyalo,
Yeah.
imagine like traditional music
Yeah.
all in one.
It's just a hot pot of music, bro.
Yeah, actually,
Phindi.
you know, I was about to even ask, sorry, what genre do you specialize in terms of your music? Turns out you specialize in everything, or do you just have one genre that you are mostly focused on when it comes to your music?
No, it's hip hop, right?
It's hip hop.
But because hip hop is an American thing, right? Like we adopted it, right? So in order for me to still sound myself, that's why I take all the references
From the
that
different genres.
Yeah, that I grew up on. You know what I mean? I grew up on Bacardi.
Yeah.
You know, Kolimpopo, Manyalo, and all of those things. So even when I'm gonna impart the music, it's gonna be hip hop, but it's gonna sound like very different, either weird or whatever. But it's gonna sound African.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, when you venture, how long have you been ventured into music again?
Like professionally, I released my first album 2022. But I've been like,
you've been in the game. You've been making music.
I've been making music, but for me to actually, you know, have enough money to afford studio time, get proper mixing, mastering, all of that. So it took me time. So like 2022, that's when like I really stepped in. Yeah, I stepped in and invested like, you know, a lot of money in like, you know, making music and making sure that you exist in the music industry. It's expensive to make music, man.
Okay, it is. It really is. So do you have like a management stable for your music where probably they facilitate how you make music, who you make music with, when you drop? Really. Oh, so with the music you're just on your own.
It's just me for
doing
now.
it solo dolo, man.
You know what I mean? Figuring it out by myself. Until people are gonna come in and say, you know, work with who and who, do this and this and that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But for now, I'm on my own. I'm figuring it out by myself.
Yeah. I'm just thinking now about the story you were telling us about how, you know, when you left home, your mom was in speak to you for like 6 months and all of that. I'm sure that must have been like a very dark period in your life, man, you know, without you keeping contact with the family, anything like that. How's your relationship with your family now? Are they good? Are they all good? Like, have they accepted that, yo, I mean, you are who you are now, man, you know? Is everyone happy?
No, man. I mean, my mom passed away like 2019.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Yeah. But like my granny happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though like she's old. She doesn't get the levels, you know.
Yeah.
I call her, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be on Queen Modjadji. Like, okay. I was like, what is that?
This is something big.
This is something big. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So like, yeah, she old, but she's proud of me, cause people hype it up on my behalf.
Okay.
No.
You know what I mean? Like the community.
Yeah.
We saying well. And she calls us like, hey, people are saying they see you well. I'm like, I told you though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, bro. Yeah. I'm seeing you coming in here with your daughter. I'm like, yo, man, I love this. This is some stand-up stuff that we're seeing right now. You know, I'm just wondering, how was it like that for you? Did you have a father figure maybe in your life, you know, or is this something that you've seen that you're emulating from your childhood, or this was something maybe you didn't have and you're like, you know what, I want to make sure my daughter has this?
Nah, I know my dad.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I was just like, I'm gonna do things differently.
Nice.
Yeah. And she actually saved my life this one.
For real?
That's cute.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
I want to like my in my darkest times. You know what I mean? Like she saved my life because she just want to play.
Yeah.
And you know, at that time like stressed out and going through my own things. But she just want to play. She smile like she just sees me as that, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of like makes you melt and you just makes everything go away. So yeah.
Bro, don't say things like that because now you're making me think of having a baby, man. Like, yo.
Giving you baby fever.
It's giving me some baby fever, man. Wow, man. Taking it back to the acting, you know, with the Queen Modjadji role. You're acting as a 20-year-old there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, how is that like? Because I believe you're 30 years old now.
Yeah.
You're 30 years old and you're taking on a 20-year-old role. Like, did you have to like maybe track back and think, what was I doing when I was 20 years old, man? Like, what was the prep for that like? Can you behave like a 20-year-old?
Yeah. I mean, look, it's training prepares you. You know what I mean? There's this thing, I forgot, the hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
Right? So
Maslow, right?
Yeah. So for every age, there's like needs.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Maybe when you're like 18 or 20, you know, you're trying to fit in, you want validation, and all of those things. Those things are important to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not as like when you're a 30-year-old where like a job, stability, and all these things, you know. So I took it there, and then also changed the voice a little bit.
Alright.
You know what I mean? So that it resonates, mannerisms. You know what I mean? So yeah, training makes
A huge difference.
makes the war easy, man. When you train, when it's time for action, yeah, it makes it easy.
So, what challenges did you face in bringing the character Modjadji to life on screen? Because it's kind of like unconventional to the characters that you're used to playing. Because you're used to playing probably royalty, maybe Mfundo, Matwetwe, you know, things like that. You're just used to playing something that's relatable to how we are living now. So, what challenges did you face when you're portraying that character?
If any.
I mean, the language was, you know,
Alright.
like speaking the language and acting in the language are two different things.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because we have to be like children, bro. Like,
Damn.
start from like the vowels to formulating a sentence
Yeah.
to having a dialogue
Yo.
and acting in that. You know what I mean? So that was very like challenging because now you have like the acting coach, the language coach
Yeah.
that's listening to every word that you are saying. You know what I mean? And when they say cut, it's like, nah, that word, you didn't say it right.
It wasn't it.
You know what I mean? The conditions, the shooting conditions, you know,
Yeah.
because, you know, shooting like in the jungle, the weather, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you wearing all those like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just maneuvering that and waking up early, coming home late.
Yeah, because cold time can be hectic, eh?
You know what I mean?
Cold time can be crazy out here.
Yeah.
Bro, I love having conversations with thespians, man, because I always find out like how invested you guys have to be in the actual role that you're portraying, you know. I just want to know from you, like, is there maybe something that you do to get back to yourself, you know, in inverted commas, yourself? Because obviously when you're acting as a diabetes, like, you have to be him, you know, and be within, you know. So, like, what is it that you do to, like, maybe step out of that role and be like, hey, okay, let me be myself now?
I mean, for me, like different stuff, like for different folks. But for me, like I don't take it like that deep.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because for me, acting is like mantra, like we're playing.
Oh.
But it's just that now the stakes are high. You know what I mean?
Yes, because you're on a more professional level.
On a professional level,
Yeah.
and also like you have to be believable.
Yeah.
But the core of it all is that Rajala Mandrani, dog. You are that, you are this, you are this, you are that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's more playing more than anything. You know?
You're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just
The talent is crazy, right, Phindi?
Yeah, the talent is
When
truly
you just
crazy.
talented, you talented, man.
yeah. That's why I like to tell people like do what you love, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything else will follow.
Yeah.
Man, that's true.
Everything else will follow, bro. Like just when your heart is in the right place
Yeah.
and you are doing what you love, you don't. Hey man, you wake up to have fun. That's all I told myself in grade 12. I was like, I want to wake up
To go have fun.
to go have fun and get paid to have fun.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's really crucial for people to actually love what they do, because then it doesn't start feeling like a job.
Yeah.
When it starts
Yeah.
feeling like a chore, now that's where the complications come. Now you lack motivation, you lack the courage, you lack you just lack basic principles to actually carry out that job. But if you love your job, it doesn't actually feel like you actually working.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Speaking about love and heart and all of that, the people want to know, and I want to know, where is your heart? You know, is there a special someone that's holding your heart? Because, hey, man, I've been scouring the internet looking. I couldn't find anything about it. This man and relationships, nothing. It's like he's a ninja, man. He moves under the cover.
In plain language, what now?
Right now, no.
You're a single man.
Right now, no.
You chilling.
And I'm not even looking.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
looking.
No.
So what are you doing? Are you co-parenting with the mother of your beautiful
most
daughter?
Definitely. Most
Wow.
definitely.
How's that
man.
going?
Oh, it's going very beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How na baby mama drama?
No, we're good friends. You know what I mean?
Wow.
We're good friends. Friendship is a very solid foundation. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's no, you know, when you respect someone, you know what I mean, you do what you have to do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
man.
That's
And
true.
you just respect the differences that you guys had
Yeah.
that you could not reconcile. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, it's unnecessary to be. Let everybody just play their part, bro. Like, like, drama for what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
drama for what? True.
You know what I mean?
That's
Takes a-
true.
Takes a whole lot of emotional intelligence to get to a space like that, hey?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, man. And speaking of intelligence, you strike me as a guy. You actually even mentioned, I think you were just being humble. You were like, when it's expected of you to be that guy that's going to take the family out of poverty and all of that, you know, you strike me that you were a smart guy back in high school, you know, primary school and all of that. During that time, like, aside from acting and being a thespian, was there anything in your head where you're like, maybe I want to be a pilot, a doctor, or anything at all? Was it just straight up, since you were a kid, the acting bug bit you?
Nah, it's always just been about creativity.
Yeah.
I wanted to be, which I am, but I wanted to be a writer,
Oh, okay.
right? But like for like newspapers and stuff.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to be like a film critic, like a film and theater critic.
Who thinks of that? Like, wait, how did that pop into your head, bro?
Nah, I mean there used to be like a section on a newspaper on newspapers back in the days where like
Yeah.
people review movies.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So
Hey, man.
I fell in love with that. Like, oh, this movie, and they break it down. Oh, this is what worked. This is what didn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And these people just get paid
To
to watch movies, bro. To watch movies,
Legit,
review
legit.
them.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I enjoy watching films. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I was like, I would do this.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh.
mean? Just go wake up, watch a movie. There's a new movie. I go watch. I
Yeah.
write about it. You know, and get my check.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like I could do that in the comfort of my home. bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you still enjoy watching films and movies? Because I know people sometimes, whenever they do something now, because you're an actor, you know, it takes a little bit of the joy of watching a movie, you know, because you know what happens behind the scenes. For me, for example, I don't enjoy watching reality TV anymore, you
Oh,
know, because I'm
because
like,
you're like,
oh
yeah.
man, you know, I've been through that, you know, for you. Yeah, man, reality TV. I'm all good, man. Do you like enjoy watching films and movies still?
I was definitely like,
Wow,
I'm a film geek, bro.
Ah,
Like I keep a calendar of like the movies that are coming out, what I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the film stars
yeah,
that I follow. What movies are they doing?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
Top-
Netflix, like even the streaming platforms. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I think I have like most of them on my
damn.
phone.
Damn, bro. Top 3 movies of all time. Like classics. You could go way back, man. Top 3. Just your I know it's hard to choose.
I think that's gonna be so hard because
it
he
is,
probably
'cause
watched
he's
everything.
probably watched all of them, man. But like you could give honorable mentions. Let's just hit it like that. Honorable mentions, man.
Top of my head, Dark Knight.
Okay. 2008 one, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
The current Joker.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't seen that one.
Oh,
eh?
you have to tap in. You have to. Well, Matwetwe.
Obviously. But that movie was too good, hey?
Yeah,
That
man.
movie was too
It's too
good.
good, man. There's another one that I'm gonna be in.
Yeah.
It's gonna premiere at the Devon Film Festival
Nice.
next month. It's called Bodas Mandan.
Pardon? Repeat that?
Bodas Mandan.
Bodas Mandan.
It's like slang for month end.
Oh, but that's
Yeah,
Mandan.
Bodas Mandan. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you know, I know you can't really go hard into what the movie's about, but
Yeah.
just a little bit of a gist, like what the movie's about overall, maybe. What we could look forward to.
I mean, I can go into it, but like the movie is just about this two friends.
Okay.
You know, one owes a loan shark money, right? And then escapes from the loan shark to the friend.
Yeah.
And then the friend's grandmother bought a new TV. It's called somebody to come and install it.
Oh,
Right.
no.
And then when the loan shark comes, they take their TV. It's like, you guys have the whole day to bring my money. Otherwise, and then the granny is at church.
Yeah.
So when she comes back from church, she wants to see the TV installed, everything,
Okay.
So they go through it.
Yeah.
They go through it trying to get
Are you the friend? Are you the friend? Loan shark? Which one are you in this one, bro?
Nah, I'm playing the villain.
So he's the loan shark. Hey, Mashoni, sir. Oh my goodness, bro.
But then, tell us about how you maneuvered the whole fame thing when it struck. Because obviously, when they probably saw you on a mainstream channel like SABC2's Muvhango, probably a lot of people that lived around you and in your neighborhood, they probably there was a frenzy around you.
Yeah.
So tell us how you managed to deal with people around you and Basadi, obviously, because there were probably some of them throwing themselves at you, trying to get your attention.
I mean, look, school humbles you, bro. Like training humbles you. You know what I mean? So that by the time you even get the fame, you understand that it's because of the work
that you put in.
That you've put in. You know what I mean? Because other people trying to downplay the hard work part.
Yes.
And just try to show
it's just
it's
like, hey,
jam,
you're famous.
I'm famous. and you know what I mean? And that's misrepresentation. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of that is happening on Instagram and all these platforms where people over exaggerate who they are, what they have, and you know what I mean. With pictures, with reels, and you know what I mean.
True.
Because you can engineer that.
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
Indeed.
So me, I don't have. It's not something that. It's a lot of work, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
To overcompensate and over exaggerate your fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People go crazy. People go crazy, but I know that you don't mess with me. You mess with the personality of the person that I'm playing, or what the TV makes me out to be.
Yes,
Makes me
but
out
they
to be
don't
this.
mess with Tebatso.
Nah, they don't mess with me.
Let's go.
Ain't nobody care about me. Like when I was still in Pretoria, like starving and you know, you have to understand when somebody gives you attention, you have to understand that it's because of something.
Yes.
Oh.
Either it's your looks,
Yeah.
or it's your fame, or it's how you're dressed. When somebody gives you attention, you must know that there's a reason for it. And when it's a lot of people that are giving you attention, you have to ask yourself, what is it
That they want from me.
what they want from me? Understand? And best believe they come to take.
Eish.
They come to take.
I know.
They not giving nothing.
Yeah, man.
They come to take.
So now, how do you navigate? Because obviously, there will be people like that, but there are opportunities where you can form some genuine connections with people and all of that. How do you then navigate on some, okay, this person is coming with the right energy, this person isn't, or is it just like a feeling that you have, or like how do you determine whether this connection is genuine or not?
Look, I like to keep people that I came up with,
Okay.
like day one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause we get close as like cast members when we do shows.
Yes, you build relationships.
Can you imagine, man?
Yeah. Hey, where my daughter at the house?
I think they took her to the loo.
Okay.
A responsible father. You see responsible fathers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that, bro. Shout out to that.
Okay. Yeah, we get close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are things that happen, in your life that will test relationships. You know what I mean? whether somebody is invested in the right things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so like values and principles and all of that.
Yeah, values and
Yes.
principles.
I
You know what I
hear
mean?
you,
Because
man.
if somebody's just invested in how I look, no, okay, cool. If somebody's over invested in how I dress, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the shallow stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
Yeah,
You get-
that's where I get that's where I gauge what the person is invested in, and
Yeah.
even for me, what am I invested in the next person? You know what I mean?
No, I hear you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I hear you, bro. It's been lovely having a chat with you, my brother. I don't know you like this kind of a person, that you're a thinker, very intelligent, you're very in tune with yourself and your
Yeah.
emotions, you know. It was nice having this conversation and getting to know you. Don't you agree, Phindi?
Yeah, no, it is great talking to you. But before we let you go, I'd like to know, because like you've played like a lot of roles on TV, including Ukhosi Mukwebo. You also had a role in Matwetwe. You also had a role on The Bad Bishop. Like, which one was your favorite out of all of them?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. You
My
got it, man.
favorite, yo, come on, man.
This is a safe space. You can be honest.
Yeah, man.
You can be honest.
I have to say Khosi.
Khosi, ne?
Yeah.
Okay.
And why?
Because coming from Matwetwe, like playing this gangster wannabe, to playing like a boring nerd, and you know that was difficult, but it was a good challenge for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to play boring, bro. Like, it's hard.
Yes, Shem, and that character was boring, you.
You know what I
It
mean?
Yeah.
was boring, you. It was boring.
So it's hard to crack somebody that's boring, you know, because as an actor, you want to look interesting.
Yes, you want to tell a story.
You know what I mean? But the character is boring.
Yeah.
So I had to stick to that, and that was like very challenging for me.
But you nailed it. I'd like to believe so.
try.
I used to watch Muvhango then when you were still on.
You have to. I'm still on. I'm still on.
I don't watch TV anymore, dude.
Why not?
Because I'm always on the road.
Yes, that works.
So-
No, but there's like apps so you can watch. them.
Yes.
Or you can
So
catch
now
up.
you see what I do is I probably catch up on soaps that I think are probably like hot and trending right now.
Yeah.
So I don't have
okay.
DSTV.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have DSTV. So I'm always like on Showmax, Netflix,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why I don't watch soapies and things like
You
that
like the
anymore.
trending thing.
She's with the wave, bro. She's
You're
with
with
the
the,
wave.
you're with the hashtag.
Guys, I'm
I
like,
see yo.
honestly, I'm tired of DSTV and Anaconda. They always play Anaconda. they play Ustumo. Guys, nah.
You want the new stuff.
Yes, and there's a lot of stories that are being told right now by up and coming artists, up and coming producers, but then like people are just not open to them because on TV what's being played, it's things that are from 10 years ago. It's okay to have channels that actually remind us of where we come from by playing those classic TV shows, but honestly I personally feel like the industry should just be open to more storytelling.
Yeah.
To more storytelling and a lot of different creatives that are up and coming.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
coming. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming.
With the new wave, man. Speaking of the new wave, brother, before we let you go, where can all the people catch you on all your socials? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Where can people catch you, man?
Tebatso Mashishi. Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, but I'm not really like social media like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have people who are like on my case about that.
Yeah.
Why, Vel? I was about to ask. Why?
I don't know, man. But I'm gonna get to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to it. I just need to make enough money to pay people to do that stuff.
Okay, I
Yeah,
hear
because
you,
you
man.
are not the type for social media.
Yeah, I mean, look, like to edit like videos and
Videos,
pictures
yeah.
and,
And content creation is a lot of work,
and,
man.
and content exactly,
It's
and
a lot of
content
work.
creation is a lot of work, and there are people who are good at that. you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yes.
So just because we're actors, everybody's like, oh, you have to also be
You have
a
to be on Instagram.
you have to be a content creator.
influencer. You
You know
must
what I mean?
be.
Yeah.
So I'd rather like make money and pay somebody to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's not my strong point.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
Brother, man,
But
thank you
yeah.
so much for pulling through, man. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you for taking the time out of your busy
Thank you.
schedule.
Thank you, man.
And having a chat with us, man. All the best in your career. Looking forward to seeing you, Queen Modjadji.
Yeah,
Looking
come
forward
on,
to
man.
seeing the movie that's premiering now in Durban. I don't want to embarrass myself and pronounce it, bro, because I
Actually,
struggle
I
to
have
pronounce
3
it.
movies that are coming out. in July.
Oh, geez, this man is working.
The Bad Bishop is coming out on the 19th
On
of
Netflix,
July.
ne?
Nah, in cinema.
On cinema. Oh.
Stay clinical.
Okay,
Is that
cool,
still
man.
a thing though?
What? Stay clinical.
Cinemas.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You live under a rock. You.
No, you know why
Yeah.
I'm asking that? Because I saw an article, I think about 3 weeks ago, where that article stated that Stay Clinical is closing down 29 of their branches in South Africa.
Oh,
Nah, they reversed it. They reversed it.
For real?
Yeah, people are coming back and watching. You know.
And that's great, eh?
Yeah. So 19th of July, The Bad Bishop.
Okay.
It's a funny comedy, man. You gotta go see it.
I
It's
bet.
hilarious.
Bet.
19th July, and then 19th same day. If you're in Durban, Durban Film Festival, Boarasmandane is gonna premiere there,
Yeah.
and then 14th of July, Queen Modjadji.
Okay.
Queen
man.
Modjadji.
Let's go. Swentuma Gabon.
I don't butcher it. Man.
Tebatso Mashishi, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for pulling through. This is myself with Sinaye signing out with the beautiful lady.
Phindi Black.
Yes, man. Till next week, guys.
This is Bogart Man Radio.